Tyler Robinson has been charged with aggravated murder and other related felony offenses arising from the fatal shooting of Charlie Kirk during a public event at Utah Valley University in September 2025. Robinson has entered a plea of not guilty. This is a preliminary hearing. The court is not deciding whether the defendant is guilty or innocent. Instead, the judge must determine whether prosecutors have presented sufficient evidence to establish probable cause for the case to proceed to trial. Over the course of this hearing, the prosecution is expected to call investigators, law enforcement officers, forensic specialists, and other witnesses while introducing physical, digital, and scientific evidence gathered during the investigation. The defense will have the opportunity to challenge that evidence through cross-examination and legal argument, but is not required to present its own witnesses at this stage. At the conclusion of the hearing, the judge will decide whether the charges should be bound over for trial. If so, the case will continue through additional pretrial proceedings before eventually reaching a jury.
I'm going to overrule the objection and admit State's Exhibit 8 as it relates to publication, citing to Article 1, Section 28, 1A, that this is Declaration of Rights of Crime Victims, and it states to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity. And to those 2 points of respect and dignity, the court is not publishing this in the courtroom, nor is it being published, obviously, online. But the court will watch it in court. And again, to the parties, if you could protect your screens however you choose to, and then I'll check to see when we're ready, and then we'll have it played. So turning to defense, is more time needed to? Okay, thank you. Turning to the state, to your screens. All right, they are. I see a head nod, yes. And let's go ahead and play this video only on the monitors, and if there's sound associated with it, the sound to be played as well. And you may proceed. And that concludes State's Exhibit 8. Mr. Sturgill, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. So any additional video that was collected by either you or another member of the SBA?
Yes, the campus itself, UVU, is very well equipped with cameras throughout, and they were willing to work with us to provide video from those cameras.
Based on the testimonies and evidence presented during the preliminary hearing, the judge will decide whether there is sufficient probable cause for the criminal case to move forward.